Вы знаете, что я не агрессор. Я очень мирный человек. Я вырос в деревне. Будет очень интересно.
After just 2 years of presidency, Lukashenko initiated a referendum to change the constitution and usurp power over Belarus. The National Assembly of Belarus declares the referendum unlawful.
На референдум можно выносить только изменения и дополнения к Конституции. Новые Конституции по ныне действующей Конституции принимаются Верховным Советом.
The Central Election Commission of Belarus has noticed a number of violations during preparation, and people went out to protest. Lukashenko conducted a referendum anyway and falsified the results. He took revenge on everyone who tried to stop him over the next few years. Yuri Zakharchenko. He was the Minister of Internal Affairs and a member of Lukashenko's team, but he switched to the side of the opposition and became one of its leaders.
Ты должен выполнить мой любой указ. Я ему говорю: Александр Григорьевич, людей расстреливать я не буду. Конституцию нарушать я не буду. Если ты не выполнишь мой любой указ, тебе наденут наручники.
In 1999, Zakharchenko went missing. In 2002, the government refused to recognize him as dead. Soon the case was closed. Viktor Hanchar. In 1996, he was the head of the Central Election Commission and did not plan on recognizing the results of Lukashenko's referendum. Immediately, Hanchar was forcefully removed from his post, and after a few years, he also disappeared without a trace. Businessman Anatol Krasovsky disappeared along with him. He was a friend of Hanchar and the person who financed the opposition. After this, no election in which Lukashenko participated went without falsification. The biggest protests in Belarusian history took place in 2020. They led to a new wave of arrests and disappearances of Lukashenko's opponents. Sergei Tikhanovsky, Mykola Statkevich, and Viktor Babaryka were barred from running and landed in prison even before the election took place. Thousands of people were detained during the protests. Even today, 2 years later, there are still at least 1,300 political prisoners. Some got even less lucky. Konstantin Shishmakov, director of the Volkovysk War and History Museum, disappeared on August 15th on his way to work. This happened 6 days after he refused to sign a protocol at the polling station. On August 19th, he was found dead, just like many other protesters. Alexander Tarkovsky, Alexander Vihor, Alexander Budnitsky, Nikita Krivtsov, Artem Parukov, Gennady Shutov, Denis Kuznetsov, Roman Bondarenko, Vitold Oshurak, Dmitry Stahovsky, Andrei Zeltser. In May 2021, Lukashenko even resolved to conduct an act of international terrorism. He ordered a civilian plane to land while it was in Belarusian airspace to abduct an opposition journalist, Roman Protasevich, who played an active role in the 2020 protests.
Как только народ откажется от моих услуг, я портфель под мышку и уйду. Спасибо.